Yes, I know, a little dramatic, but I had to give something special to Andie because she's not really gonna fit in this one. So a few months ago, I introduced a new segment called Lab Mom Tested with the Acura NSX. Well, say hello to the 2020 Lexus LC500. And no, it is not banana yellow, limoncello, solar system yellow. It is flare yellow. I'd say that's a match. And you are gonna stand out in this thing, so be prepared. And it's not just because of the flare. This is way more than just a sports car. This is a grand tourer built for luxury, a smooth, comfortable road trip. And while you might be tempted to whiz this thing through a tunnel, which you could, that's not really my style, and to be frank, I'm more interested in seeing could this work as my daily driver, plus show you some of the really fun features. Now we already know that Andie does not like to sit in the front row seat, but I imagine if you have one of those super cool pups, just picture it, slow motion, windows down, jowls flapping, saliva going everywhere. I mean, you could have a lot of fun in here. Now, I've heard a lot of great commentary about this LC, like a lot of respect for its design, but I never see them on the road. I mean, where are they? I imagine the price has something to do with it, but when you're shopping in this segment and you compare it to the competition, this LC has a ton of features that kind of have a feminine flair to it. So ladies, I think you might like this. Do you see how big this door is? I mean, I can barely embrace it. Fancy, soft, look at these lines. It's like an instrument, it's like a harp. Cool looking doorknob, kind of reminds me of a chicken wing. A very expensive chicken wing though. And look, there's even some storage in here. But the best part from the outside, pop! Oh, hey there, little mini Lexus symbol. Is this not the most beautiful little seatbelt strap you've ever seen? It looks like it goes on the shoulder of a fancy jacket, and it attaches via magnet. Infotainment, beautiful color display, but right here, this is what I want to point out. Normally, these track pads are kind of like, whoa, touch and go. I don't know what Lexus has done, but this one right here is so precise. It goes exactly where you want it to go. Plus, it has Apple CarPlay. Center console, beautiful, covered in leather. Opens up only one direction, so it's really meant for the driver. But check this out, soft to close. Elegant knobs and scroll wheels. I would expect nothing less. Look at this. What? Moves on its own, oh yeah. And while it might be easy to get in this second row seat, it is definitely a little snug, so crisscross applesauce and you're good to go. I can't even extend my head up right, so I think this is probably good for toddlers or much smaller passengers. Yep, you can fit a car seat back here. I got the attachments right here. Softness everywhere. Mirrors, ceiling, floor, doors, seats. Honestly, if you're the type of lady who likes to moisturize and keep your hands super soft, this is gonna be like a match in heaven. And even though you sit lower, it's really not that hard to get out. Look, boop. It's kind of like a regular sedan. Boop. You know what else is massive? That hood. Oh yeah. And did you see the little mini explosives here, 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 and there? At first, when I learned about it, I was like, what? Are you serious? But yeah, basically what happens is if you were to hit a pedestrian, they explode. So the hood pops up to cushion the impact. I would never want to see that actually happen, but it would be pretty fun to do it on a test dummy. Yeah, it would. And the trunk, look at its depth. It's actually not too bad for this size. Plus that cute little button to pop it open. Actually, you know what? I got a better idea. Hold on. Of course I took this thing to the grocery store. Ugh. That is deep. Look at that. It's all gonna fit in the trunk? What? Did I just fit a week's worth of groceries in that trunk? I put a bunch of cameras in that back seat thinking I was gonna have to film myself struggling to get the bags in the back. The only thing I gotta put back there is the TP. And we all know how easy that's gonna be. They're for you. I am so excited. I got something else in mind. Cobb salad with grilled nuggets, trying to be healthy. A large fry and unsweetened tea. Can you make that a large? I want to see if it fits in here. Chick-fil-A sauce. Andie? Waiting for my food. I came at a non-peak hour, so I'm actually kind of surprised we're waiting this long. Normally they're like boom, boom, boom. Thank you. Thanks so much, you too. Let's see, does it fit? Oh, it totally fits and it does not block. I thought it was gonna block the knobs. What a nice surprise. All right, that will hold me over till I get home. Gotta save some for Andie. Have to admit, I was a little skeptical. I didn't think this was gonna fit in the cup holder. The only thing you can't access is your CD player, which, let's be honest, does anyone really listen to CDs? I can't even believe there's a CD player in here. I can't resist. They're just too good. Now I know some of you are freaking out. Oh my gosh, grease, don't touch the steering wheel. I purposely did not put any hair product in. There we go. Keep all those little frizzies down. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is considered a grand tourer. That's right, you could take this thing across the country and still be comfortable. But don't be fooled, because this is also fast, and it sounds fast. It has a 5.0 liter V8 engine, 471 horsepower. You got Eco Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus mode. And look at how the the instrument cluster changes when you go to different modes. This also has snow mode, and it is rear wheel drive, so kind of curious to see how that would work. Might have to test that out at another time. Truth be told, I really don't like making a lot of noise when I'm driving around, but I do like fast cars. So this really is a good fit because when you're in comfort and eco mode, honestly, it feels fast to me, but you're not waking up the neighbors. And even though I'm used to riding a little bit higher up, I gotta be honest with you, you don't feel so small. Even when I was on the highway and tractor trailers were passing me, I didn't feel the least bit worried that one was gonna pummel me. There's no one around me. I'm gonna do a quick turn. Yes, it's got a great turning radius too if you need to make a quick turnaround. It's kind of nice to change things up every once in a while, even though Andie can't fit in here. Now, one thing I want to point out, when you're parking this thing, because of the hood, it would be nice if there was a front view camera so you kind of had a better idea of how close you were to the curb. So I guess you're just gonna have to get used to backing into spots, which is fine by me. You got a nice view camera here. It doesn't take up the whole screen, but it's actually really nice and clear. If you're looking for something in this segment, this could be a terrific option, especially to you ladies. This is like a whole wardrobe in here. It's absolutely stunning. Big thank you to Lexus for letting me lab mom test this 2020 model. It is unlike anything I have ever driven. I'm usually driving the big SUVs, dog hair flying everywhere, having to vacuum them down, wipe them down every day. Ugh, not in here. This thing stayed so clean. And even though you didn't get to see Andie that much, at least she scored some extra peanut butter. And boy, does she look good next to this exterior. Yeller on yeller. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so you know when our next video goes live. And definitely follow Andie on Instagram to see a ton of photos of this LC. And we'll see you next time. Bye. What you doing? Checking out the LC? Andie's gonna get you. Woof, woof.